Hi, every year I run a special holiday offer, and each year I try to make it better than the last, and it's getting hard to do because I keep coming up with better and better every year, and it's hard to beat the year before. So this year, what I came up with is I'm going to start it early because I'm going to offer books, and so the shipping will probably be kind of time consuming. So I usually start this special offer in November, but I'm going to start it today, basically in October here, and so what the deal is I was going to raise the price of my newsletters. If you've been following me, I'm planning on raising the price of them, but I figure give one more go round to get them for $99 a year. These are the premium newsletter with exact entry points and stops, and then if the trade moves our way, I tell you when to move the stop up and I tell you when to take profits. The newsletters have been extremely accurate this year, and every year I promise that next year I'm going to do better, and every year I have. The newsletters have improved every year, and I'm going to make that promise right now. Again, I'm going to say I'm going to work hard to make the newsletter records the best ever next year. So I'm going to do everything possible to help get you winning trades that I can. Now, what I'm doing is I'm leaving the newsletters at $99 a year, and if you sign up for that, your price will never go up as long as you take the newsletter. So that's one good thing about it. Um, I'm gonna start online trading education videos and reports for premium newsletter subscribers, trying to give you little pointers on money management, trading psychology, and different things, how to trade the newsletters to make money. Because if you're making money, then you'll resubscribe to my newsletter. And the whole goal of this whole thing is I'm trying to help you make money with your trading, and so I'm going to do everything I can. I'm not going to leave any stone unturned. So I'm going to start some online trading education reports and videos. I'll be working on those over the holidays. Those will come out sometime next year, early next year. It could even be February because some of this stuff's going to be kind of time consuming. This is going to be for premium newsletter subscribers only. This information will not go on my website, and this is going to be first class information. This will be information will be well worth getting these newsletters for all by themselves. Then I'm gonna you get your choice of a free book, and I wrote a free book. I've changed that already. I'm gonna send you two free books if you because I'm trying to do everything I can to make this as easy to buy it, to make it worth your while. So I'm going to give two free books to everybody that buys the newsletter, and you get your choice of the books below. Now these are new books are I got new books on these books here, and then I got a bunch of used books that from my collection that I've had over the years. And I figure, I've read them so many times, I could probably recite them by heart. So why not get them out to people that can use them? And there really is some great information in these books. Even some of the books that maybe they don't give you like exact trading, way to trade exactly, and they might just kind of be general market information, but it gets you thinking. And I would say every one of these books is definitely worth having. So you can take your choice of a new book or a used book, whatever combination you want. Now, one thing I do recommend if you're interested in the 10-10 bands, this Jake Bernstein Spotting Price Swings is the $99 retail value DVD. When I first bought that, I did buy that for $99. The price has dropped on it a little bit. They're kind of giving whatever blowout sale on it or something, but I paid $99 for it, and I've always said that this is one of my favorite DVDs. This DVD is well worth having, so you can have that DVD. It's a $99 value. That can be part of your two books. William O'Neill, How to Make Money in Stocks. That's a classic book. That is a must-have. I mean, if you haven't ever read that, that's sold like 1 million copies, and it's one of the most famous books written, and it's great. Successful Investor is by William O'Neill. Again, that's a great book. Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, that's the all-time classic. That's probably the #1 trading book. This is a new copy of the book. If you haven't read that, it is highly recommended that you read that. It's the thing about it is trading psychology, and once you read it, you'll never forget it. It's one of those books you'll want to read a couple times. Think and Grow Rich is another classic. I got a bunch of brand new ones, and that's a great book to have if you haven't read it. That's a must read. That really gets you thinking. That's about psychology and everything, and I pretty much read that every so often. I keep keep that reading it over and over again. So that's one of those books that you want to keep reading. So really, there's some great offers here. The price is low. You'll be locking in your subscription. The trades are great. You can come see the records here. I'm going to be as honest with these records as possible. I mean, I'm not saying sometimes I might not make a mistake, like add it up and be a couple dollars off or something, but these trading records are as honest as possible. Now, even I know a lot of people, they'll do their trading records, and just for an example, and again, I'm not putting anybody down, but I'm just saying, showing you how I'm trying to be as honest as possible. Like, say if I say buy corn at $7 a bushel, just for an example, I'm just throwing out a number, and the next morning corn gaps up to 720, and we would have got in at 720 because we put in a order to buy it and buy stop, and the actual price we would have got in at is 720. I will see a lot of newsletters. Again, I'm not mentioning any names or anything, but I'll see they'll put in the price they recommended it at, which there's no way you would have got that fill. I try to go by the real numbers. If I put in to buy it at $7 a bushel and we get filled at 720, that's what I put in. I'm very conscientious about trying to get these numbers right and putting out a good record, because I think that is one of the really important things about these premium newsletters, is to have a record that people can look at and that it can be honest and you can see the trades as they unfold. And I want people to know too that there are going to be losers. That is just part of trading. So I'm not shying away from putting down my losers either. And again, the records have been phenomenal this year. If you take a look at these records, I think I'm probably hitting about 80% of my trades, 80% win rate. And like I said, I'm making the promise here now. Next year, the newsletters are going to be better. Or starting today, they're going to be better. I'm working all the time to try to make these newsletters better. You can't find a newsletter like this for $99 a year. I'm all the time on the internet. These newsletters run from $49 a month to $159 a month. And a lot of the newsletters that are $49 a month, they just kind of give you a chart and where they think the market's going to head next. And then you kind of got to figure out your own trade. I do take one service that's $159 a month. The trades are excellent, but I can tell you from following them, my trades are better. And that's $159 a month, and I would recommend that service to people for $159 a month. And but I don't take their trades because my trades are better. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just trying to tell you the reality that I really think you will not find better trades, and that's why I'm kind of pushing on this. I am the last person to sell anything. I hate selling things, but I really believe in this, and I guess that's what the thing is with selling things. If you believe in it, you can do it, and I really want to help you make money. That's the whole goal of my whole business. That's why I started this, and I went online in 1998, and that's the whole goal of my business system. So it's just kind of driving passion of mine. I want to help people become winning traders, and I want to give you the best deal and I can, and that's the special holiday offer this year. So the other thing about it is I just started this today, coming up with the books and the ideas for what I'm going to include with this, and I'm going to come up with an online trading education thing for premium subscribers only, like a site for that. If I come up with more ideas to give you any kind of extra bonus, I'll include that. If you buy the newsletter today and I come up with something a month from now that I'm going to add as a bonus for the special holiday offer, you'll get that. So I'm going to keep trying to come up with ideas, and hopefully this is a great offer that you can't refuse, and I really think you'll enjoy the newsletter. The other thing is you get a 60-day money-back guarantee, and if the newsletter, if you take it and if you don't think the trades are good enough to warrant you keeping it, I'll let you keep the book. So the other thing I'm doing different this year is I'm going to try to ship anywhere in the world. Again, I'm trying new things. I'm trying to push it to the limit. I've always, when I've had book offers in the past, which hasn't been too often, I've always said I'm going to just ship in the United States because obviously it's easier. You don't have to fill out as many forms and it's not as costly. I'm going to try to ship anywhere in the world. Again, if it's somewhere that it's just not possible, then I'll have to email you and tell you. But if you want a book and a DVD and you're in Australia, I'll try to ship it to you. I've never done it before, so I'm going to be learning from this too. And That's it. I just greatly appreciate your business, and I hope you take me up on this offer. And one of the nice things about this too is most of the money I make from selling my newsletters, a big majority is I put into trading education material for myself to keep improving my trades, my business, my newsletters for you. So it's kind of a win-win situation because you're getting a great newsletter and I'm getting more trading education that I will in turn pass on to you through the newsletters and things. So I'm really looking forward to you taking me up on this offer if you think it's a good enough offer for you to take. And this is my special holiday offer this year. Thanks a lot, Jim.